erase any of those, you know, spots on your face that you are not feeling great about, and you want a perfect Gone in a Swipe concealer, then Kim Gravel has got you covered. We have your Gone in a Swipe concealer and sponge set today that, if purchased separately, we're talking $52. You can get it home for $39. 3 easy payments of $13 will get it to your front door. This will wipe away those imperfections in an instant. It is clean beauty. It is cruelty-free, and we have a bunch of different shades for you. Right here is our medium. We also have a shade chart for you. So everything from fair, light, light medium, medium, medium tan, tan, rich, and deep. I was lucky enough to try this when they were testing it out. It glides on beautifully. You're also getting some incredible hydration that we will speak about. But my friend Allison Lambis is here to kick off the morning with me. I guess it's afternoon now. Oh, hello, gorgeous. It looks like you got the Navy memo.
Okay, honey, I'm so happy to see you, and your sweater is sweatering, and I love it.
Thank you, thank you. You know that this sweater caused a little ruckus online, but...
It did, and you know what? Naysayers, whatever.
Listen, let's give them something to talk about.
We don't do naysayers?
No.
Let's give them something to talk about. Let's give them something.
Let's give them something to talk about. And when
Sorry.
we're talking about something, I want to talk about what we've got built into this Gone in a Swipe, baby. This is unbelievable.
Okay. So this, John, I mean, I say this about all the products, but here's the thing. A lot of like thought process goes into each item that we bring. So this one was no different, this Gone in a Swipe concealer. You know, Kim, when we came to the table to talk about all these products, the first thing was it has to be good for your skin, right? Or she's not going to bring it to you. That's just how she is. She's like, if it's not going to give that, okay, then we don't want it. Second of all, if it's not going to cover, we don't want it, okay? Because that's the reason we put makeup on, is to cover some of those spots that we're constantly trying to maneuver, right? So what you're getting here is not just a concealer. You're getting skincare, which is going to be that vitamin E, that shea butter, that marula oil, the macadamia seed oil. All that you're going to find in that center core, which you can barely see mine because I've been using mine, okay? But there is a center core. Let me see if I can wipe off.
Here we go.
Thank you, John. There is a center core concealer with all that good stuff in it. I was just saying this to my TikTok family. Why do we want to put on something that is not giving back? At this, I mean, at any age, I'm not even talking about for my older women. I'm talking about to my young girls that I was just preaching to on TikTok, saying, take care of your skin. Put something back into your skin that is good for it, instead of just caking all this stuff on when you can't even read the name on the label, what it is, right?
The fact that this is clean beauty, it's cruelty-free, and it also gives you that great coverage. Because I think sometimes we think of clean beauty and we're like, oh, well, is it going to give me that same coverage? Am I going to have to put on more? The fact that this is going on with a swipe. Now, the color I'm using right now is not my tone, but you'll be able to see how easily it glides on. Just swatching it on my hand, I didn't have to do any sort of, you know, layering on. It just goes on easily.
No,
and you're able to blend it in.
Listen, I'm all about, it's all about the blend. So I'm kind of like this, John. You know, in the winter months, I'm very fair. Right? And then we, you know about this. Then we start getting towards spring and summer, and we start getting our spray tans and laying in the tanning bed and doing all the things, right? Excuse me.
I love that you said spray tans and you said, you know about this.
Because we do, right? We know all about this. So your colors, my point is your colors can change.
Yeah.
So you can be really fair during those winter months, but then you might switch over like me and you're getting a little darker, you're getting a little tan, and you might move into something like this. So it's really not, it's not sometimes what color you use, it's almost also how much you blend it, okay? So you're seeing here, I've done it under this eye. Look at the full coverage I'm getting. I have not swiped this one in yet, but I just wanted you to see how it's going to give a pop to the eye. I didn't put on any lashes today because we're going to talk about the mascara, and I want y'all to see what the mascara does without lashes. But I love this coverage, John, and I don't feel like it's blobbed on.
No,
Does that make sense?
I just blended the darker tone into my hand, even just with the great sponge, which you're getting the sponge in here for $39, and you were getting both of them, but it blends in. Now this is, you know, darkening up my hand just a bit because it's not probably what I would use to match, but that's something if you want to go for that darker tone and you want to use it as almost like a bronzer as well with that concealer. But the fact that you're getting hydration, you're getting skincare built into this. If purchased separately, we're talking $52. You were getting the Gone in a Swipe concealer with that sponge for $39, 3 easy payments of $13 to get it home. Now, when we're talking about our shade chart, Allison, how would you advise our friends at home to shop?
Okay, so we'll put our shade chart up, and I'll tell you, you see our fair. So that's going to be our fairest to fair. If you have more of like a porcelain type skin, when you get into light and light medium, those are going to be skin tones that tend to burn easily.
Yes.
So I'm a burner. That's what happens to me. I burn. So that light and light medium become your best friend. Medium to medium tan is going to be your most universal colors that most people order. And look, you can see medium tan. That's our friend Rosa, and she has a natural olive skin tone to her skin all year long. So that medium tan was perfect for her. Now, when we get into the tan and the rich tan and the rich, you're going to talk about really seeing some golden undertones. So if you're wanting that and have that in your skin, go ahead and grab those. That deep is going to be for my my rich girls, my deep rich girls, and we wanted to be able to bring that as well. So I really think we've got a good variety here of colors as far as this product's concerned.
And it's not caking
and this is Sheila,
into
right?
anything.
This is Sheila?
I'm looking at Sheila, and it's not caking into the creases.
Suzanne,
it's not
sorry.
going. Oh, actually, I think it's Suzanne.
Yeah, I apologize, y'all. Sorry.
It's Suzanne. You know, Allison and I call her Sheila. We've just decided that's her new nickname. But this isn't going to blend into any. I can't believe they're letting the two of us work together. We are out of control. But this is, when you're thinking of that makeup that sometimes feels cakey, sometimes can get into those creases. Also, if you're wearing it throughout the day, where you put it on and in the morning it looks great, in the evening you're feeling like it is starting to flake off. That's not what you're getting with this, because you have that skincare right there in the center. I've never seen, in all of my days of being on stage and getting makeup or trying things on for QVC, never seen the hydration and that skincare built in a separate area. Like, it's all in one place.
Yeah, I want to speak to that, John, because you've been on Broadway. You've had to really put on that, what we call stage makeup, my friend, okay? And you and I know what that's about, okay? And it's heavy. It's heavy typically. And listen, do you want that anymore? Here's the thing. John, I could have sent him these products when he was doing Broadway. He could have used them just the same as he did his stage makeup, because it had all of the coverage that he needed, and it's all buildable.
Right.
So, and John, I want everybody to know this. What does, shea butter do for me? What does vitamin E do for me? What do all these things do for me? First of all, the vitamin E is going to moisturize, okay? The shea butter is going to nourish while providing moisture, which you need in your skin. That's what you were just saying, John. We don't want to look cakey, okay? Right. I want to look like a fresh dew has hit my skin in the morning.
Hydrated.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Hydrated and glowy. If you're looking to be hydrated and glowy, then pick up the Gone in a Swipe. But I do have to tell you, this is going to be Gone in a Swipe itself. It's a price of $39 when originally was $44. You're not only getting that incredible coverage, that skincare, but you're also getting the sponge. Item number A666046. I'm in love with that. That really also went on so easily. But stick around, because we've got a great hour of Love Who You Are Beauty to allow you to feel like your most comfortable, confident self. That is the mission of this entire brand, and that is what we've got going on for the next 60 minutes. Now, we've been talking a